Hi, hello, German learners. This is the family, and first I'd like to introduce our new addition. This is my wife. Can you say hello?
Hello.
What is your name?
Michelle.
Okay. We really enjoyed your last video, and so we want to answer your questions right away. The first question was, what is your favorite team or player in sports? Okay, Campbell.
My favorite team, player, he plays for the Capitals, and that's Washington.
In hockey.
In hockey. His name is Alexander Ovechkin. He's from Russia.
Him too.
He's from Russia.
And Mark likes him too. And what about you, Thomas?
Well, I like Tim Tebow. He plays football, and he's on the Broncos team.
Yep.
American football.
American football, right.
Yeah,
Because what do they consider football?
Soccer.
Right. And the other question is, are you good at school? And that question was a little vague, because I think when you say, are you good at school, it might mean, do you behave well at school? So that might be the best question for our, do you behave well at school?
Yes.
Do you follow the rules?
Yes.
What about you, Thomas?
I do my homework. Yes, I do.
And so I think what she really meant, though, is do you do well at school? That means, do you make good grades?
Do you learn
well?
Yeah, B's and A's.
What about you, Thomas?
Perfect.
I think they all are good at school, and they do well at school.
We got poor.
So the next question is, how far away do we live from our school? And how do we get there?
Like 2 or 3 miles.
A mile?
No, 1 mile. We measured it out, and it's 1.2 miles, which is how many kilometers? They use kilometers in Germany. I think it's 2 kilometers.
I don't pay attention in math.
I think we live 2 kilometers. So how do we get there?
No, 1 kilometer is 1.6.
No, 1 kilometer is
we
0.54.
go on this car.
So we ride our bikes.
When it's warm.
Sometimes we ride our bikes when it's warm. And we ride our car
If it's cold.
If it's
cold or raining.
Right. And that leads into their next question was, what is the weather like?
Well,
today it was cold in the morning.
Yeah, but then it's really warmed up, and there hasn't been that much rain.
Yep, it's been dry.
Yeah.
So there was, it was like 0 degrees Celsius this morning when we woke up. And by this afternoon, it was all the way up to like 18 degrees Celsius. I think I'm getting that right. So it was good. The kids were playing outside. And the next question, you had a question about the power outages, because in Washington State, they had a big snow blizzard, and
No snow
for us. And they had blackouts. No snow for us.
Yeah, no snow.
I think this is a good chance to show you how big the United States is compared to Europe, because I looked on the map, and if you compare where we live in Nashville, Tennessee to Washington State, it's the same as the distance between Dresden and Baghdad, Iraq. And so when you think of if the weather in Baghdad affects you, that's about how we are affected by the weather in Washington. So no, we didn't really see that weather at all. We had our own weather, and we had a tornado warning, but we didn't lose our power. So now the kids want to ask you some questions. Campbell, did you want to ask a question?
Oh, yeah. What do you do during the day? Like, do you have a hobby, or...
Do you have jobs, or do you have a hobby that you enjoy doing? And what did you want to ask, Thomas?
Well, my question is, why do you want to learn American language?
English.
Whatever.
Why do you want to learn English? Do you want to ask a question? Okay, Mark doesn't have a question. So anyway, let's all say goodbye.
Wait,
one more question. Okay.
Didn't they want to know about Mom?
Yeah, we said Mom. Her name is Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions you want to ask, Michelle?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, goodbye. Thank you.